Welcome to Fort Collins, Colorado, home to the Colorado State Rams, settled at just over 5,000 feet, and we have a game that will live up to the altitude. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. As we'll see the number 18 team in the country, the Wyoming Cowboys, taking on a team from the AAC, the Colorado State Rams. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Rams will get us underway with the opening kickoff. Coming out with it, it's Cantrell. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So Wyoming's will be in a hole thanks to that short return. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors, and you've got to limit the penalties, because those will kill you, Pollard.
And you got to come out under control. It means so much. We know that. The fans are all talking about it, but it's just football.
Dialing up a second down pass play. Got it in the middle. It's Burks. And the Cowboys get enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. You know, I say that, the receivers got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch. Way to get the first down.
On second down, he'll let it fly. Caught over the middle. It's Slater. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. The Cowboys look to keep this drive humming. He's going to pass. Pressure coming. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Getting some heat. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Last time these two got together, it was a tight one, Jesse.
Seems like every time these two teams play, the game just feels faster, right? Because it is a rivalry game. There's just a greater sense of urgency when we see these teams match up.
Yeah, the fans feel it. They know it. There's so much to it. They think about it all year long. We can talk about the next game on the schedule. They're always looking forward to this one.
And the Cowboys will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. They'll try again on second down after the incompletion. With jet sweep pass. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Holds and fires complete to the right. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. He wants to throw it again. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. 3rd and short from the 26. Pretty easy field goal range, but they'd love to pick up the first. Got it in the middle. It's Cantrell. And fire the completion there in the red zone and set up at the 13. The Cowboys have moved it inside the 20. Aaron is trying to bash it forward. He got a couple. It's down at the 11. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. And the Cowboys headed quickly to the line. Trying to bully their way in. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offside, defense.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides in the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, Coach, you know, and the second one, you know, usually he takes me out of the game.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Pocket starts to collapse. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Wyoming.
This defense has their hands full in this game because of what you saw right there. This quarterback is one of the fastest players in the entire country, and he runs one in. They're going to have to do a better job getting hats to him because they know they're going to see the QB run a lot today.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So the Colorado State Rams offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys...
And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense.
Not the start this kid was looking for. Very first pass of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks on the back end, and he's got to be real careful with his eyes, not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Wyoming.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Here's the return from inside his 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Colorado State takes over. The Ram offense returns to the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. To the ground to try to move the chains. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Running it back, it's Slater. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching.
It's complete. A huge pickup. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play, and I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job of locating the throw and then hauling it in.
Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. The incompletion brings up a 2nd down. Might be looking to run. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. The Cowboys come to the line with a new set of downs. He's looking to throw it. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Cowboys! They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Wyoming 21, Colorado State 0.
From inside his own 10, let's see. Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. And the coverage team gets to return it on the ground. Final play of the quarter coming. To the ground with the back. And the ball is loose and live in the backfield. How in the world did the offense retain possession? Guys, we have Wyoming on top as we reach the end of the quarter. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. He's looking for an open man on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit, man, because they've come into this hostile environment. They've quieted the crowd down with some of the plays they're making. They've got a nice lead right here, and they're making it hard for this quarterback to go to work.
Floating away, trying to make magic with his feet. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. The Rams want to move quickly.
Fantastic job there buying time and then using his speed to go get a huge chunk play. You saw on defense a lot of people in the back end with their heads turned around chasing receivers. It's dangerous. You want to play man.
The freshman able to get home with the sack.
One of the things I love about this defense is they're so versatile in ways they can get after the quarterback. In their last game, they came away with 5 sacks, came from all over the place. They got the win. So you know in this one, they're going to dial up a lot of different looks. It's going to be tough for this offense to try to keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks.
They executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out in position, and the running back sold it too. Once he had the ball in his hands, he just had blockers and green field out in front of him. They pick up an explosive play on a running back screen.
Now they'll run the draw. Nice gain of 6, leaving them with 3rd and 4.
And oftentimes running backs love drop those because there's less traffic in front of them. The offensive line is selling pass, the quarterback's selling pass. They don't get the handoff until the very last possible second, so the D-line's rushed away upfield, and now it's so much easier for these backs to find their holes and pick their lanes.
And the Rams will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And no shot at a return here as the punt goes out of bounds. Wyoming takes over the football and the Cowboy offense on its way out. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want it. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
Nice job of avoiding the sack and picking up a few on the run. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Going for the big play. He holds it in, and nobody's close. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. He wants to throw. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Couldn't make the connection on first down. Now here on second. Fires downfield. Oh, did he find a hole in the defense? Touchdown, Mustard and Brown. And they take it in for 6 more points. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 28-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they cover the final 29 yards with that touchdown pass. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Got his man quickly. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed to rocket. Threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They got a 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling for the 1st down. The Rams are marching down the field. Gives it to the back on the draw. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. After trying the running game, let's see if they do it again on 2nd down. Now he's looking to throw it. Dumps it off in the flats. The ball is out behind the line. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it.
The more hats you have near the football, the more likely you are to cause a fumble. So many guys with their hands wrapping around guys, the ball's bound to pop out occasionally, and you got to be in the right place at the right time.
Unloads to the wideout. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Slater. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the 1st down. And the Cowboys moving quickly to the line. Back to the air one more time. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Wide open. He makes the catch. And he's brought down after a huge completion. The Cowboys have it with a 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. They're bringing heat. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. They gave up the sack on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 11. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. On 2nd down, looking again to throw. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
Well, obviously, at this point in the 1st half, the defense is finding themselves in a hole. You just get the feeling if they're going to get back in this, they're going to need more plays like that. They're going to need sacks.
A shot toward the end zone. And the pass is intercepted. And he will step out of bounds, but what a way to get the ball back for his offense.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking on the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that 1st career INT, that big play, that big moment.
And the Cowboys will line up to kick off and start the 2nd half. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. Got blown out in the 1st half and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the 3rd quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. You just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can, and it's so strange, and you can't quantify it, and I don't know how to describe it as a coach or as a player, but you got to make something happen, and it's got to start on this drive.
This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the 1st down. A new set of downs after the completion. Give to the running back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And those are the plays you dream about. You blitz, you bring the absolute lumber. Those big hits, man, those can set the tone. And that makes a decision for this offensive player. Do I really want to go near that guy again?
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time. And you saw all of it on that in route.
Out of the shotgun on third down. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. The offense starts with a short field. He'll start this drive firing.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
Touchdown, Wyoming! And the punishment has been extended. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
From the gun. Give on the inside. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And they'll come to the line just needing a few chain links for a first down. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. The throw to the outside is complete. And this junior quarterback shows you why the scouts love that big arm of his.
Nice job there by the receiver on the out route, not telegraphing where he's going. You can't be peeking to the outside, giving the defender an opportunity to break on the ball. He kept his eyes right down the field. DB had no idea where he was going, and that helped make that completion a whole lot easier.
Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier 2nd down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big game. It makes life really easy on that 2nd down.
In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Worthy. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
That receiver is going to think twice about running that same route again as this game goes on, because he just got lit up. I'm not even sure how he held on to that ball.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. And the Rams will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll look to pin him deep. And he will boom that punt out of bounds. No chance for a return. Let's see where the officials spot it. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense.
I think it's Colorado A&M jerseys.
Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. It's easy.
Pretty sure these uniforms say Colorado A&M Aggies.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch. So
sorry,
you wouldn't have been the only All-American in this group day if Colorado had push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
Grab near the marker. It's Slater. At the 45 on his way. And he breaks into the open. He is feeling it. A huge play. Almost took it to the house, but they got him at the 24. This offense has to be feeling it after that last one, and they'll snap it 1st and 10 just outside. Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys. And the pummeling has started. That's his third touchdown pass of the day. The defense has no clue how to respond right now.
No, and the defense has had absolutely no answer. He's been on the money. He's been on fire, making the right decisions and just carving this defense up.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Notre Dame is ahead.
Yeah, this is an old thing. They used to be Colorado A&M before they became Colorado State.
They're up by 7 over
I'm
Northern
guessing they got their old
Illinois.
uniforms
Any big
revamped.
developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The give to the back. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
Small gain, I know. But again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass. Make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
Floats it out in space. And he coughs it up again. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Comes out throwing on first down. Fires left. They make the tackle, but not before he finishes off this third period with a big play. Guys, we have Wyoming on top as we reach the end of the quarter. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. The Cowboys trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. He's got it! And he wanted the score badly, but the defense... Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big field. I mean, go through the progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive shots.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster? And here comes the field goal unit. And the try is no good.
Missed it right whenever my bar was far left.
Has gone wrong today. Colorado State takes over the Ram. Offense returns to the field. This one feels as if it's starting to get away from them a little bit, Jesse.
Yeah, Reese, there's a lot of teams in college football at this point that would just quit. So, David, we're going to find out a lot about this team right here.
Yeah, just running out of opportunities. You give opportunities away like this, you're trailing. Every possession is going to be important from here on in.
They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Flips it out in the flat. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big
They got my
Rams
safety playing fucking corner, bro.
Pre-snap motion quarterback trying to get a read. Feeling some heat. Coming after him. And the quarterback is snowed under.
And this defense has done such a great job. Another sack on the day. They forced an interception. They've been flying all over the field playing great defense.
On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. Shakes off the defender. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. Sends it downfield. Fires into traffic. Intercepted. Got some room to run. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's passed, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll
Dude,
be
81 is like a fucking 4'3", bro. What is he doing out here?
Back to the passing game. Throws toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. And they don't want to waste this great field position here on 3rd and long. Fires to the middle. Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 and...
Got a 79 speed receiver in the game. For what reason? They got him playing fucking safety? For what?
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on down. Line gets set, 1st down. He's going to pass. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield.
They fucked my chart up so goddamn bad.
Get it down to the 35.
Get me out this
Let's see if
stupid
they can
game
put the
already.
defense on its heels in 1st and 10.
I don't know who the fuck a Roper is. Hasn't played a
Looking
snap
to
all
move it
season.
through the air. Throws to the tight end. Got his man downfield. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
Let's go. We got some life. We made a big play, something to build off of. We need a lot of points, and we need them quickly. Time's running out. We're trailing big in this ball game.
And he'll
As
take
soon as
it
my
in for
depth
the
chart
touchdown.
gets
He
all
won't have
sorts
much
of
impact
fucked up.
on
My
the
safety hasn't played a single snap since they did that stupid shit, bro. Who the fuck is Elkins? I've been seeing him at corner. I actually been using him as a sub linebacker.
Some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, listen, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that and put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Wyoming takes over the football and the Cowboy offense on its way out. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Finds his way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at the 28. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease.
What kind of animation
He had all
are these?
kinds of
Please.
company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. Out of the gun, the inside give. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. Offense getting set for 1st down. From the gun, the ground game. Just a solid stop by this sophomore.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance.
This running back ain't never. I've never had a more sorrier running back than fucking Beaver, bro.
Great day.
Motherfucker's slow as shit.
Short from the 40. Back to the ground game on the left. Really tough run there. He got 4. That'll leave him a yard short on 4th down.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today. They got to go back.
Hell no.
Hang on here. The coach is calling timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. To the air on 1st down.
He's
And the
still at
defense is
fucking
all over the
corner.
quarterback, and down he goes. Line getting set on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. They're trying to get to it. And they got him. Didn't have much of a chance on that one, and a fitting way to put a capper on this game. There's a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals, and this chapter